Alright, so today's push day. I'm gonna start off, ready to set with 205 just to see where I was as far as like strength wise and what I was gonna do. So, I say a set, but I did like 4 reps with 205 just to see where I was. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drop it down to 185. Yeah, 185. So, goal is going for 8 reps with 185 here. So anyway, but so far I've gotten all my meals in, so really all that's left is the post-workout meal, so that's good. Not really anything else. So I realized I forgot to say this after I posted. Not even after I stopped recording the car talk that I posted like today or yesterday or whatever. I realized it after I posted it that I never mentioned why I didn't do a pose down. So basically, I mean, like I already expressed in that video, I was already feeling like exhausted and just kind of crappy. So really, I just wanted to go home. I mean, I even like do a pose down on my own. I just after the last set I did, I just got up and got out. So, but yeah. So yeah, that's why, because it's like otherwise I would have just done a normal, you know, like talk whatever after the pose down. But yeah, so that's why there was a car talk. That's why I didn't do a pose down. So, yeah, I realized I didn't like say anything about that. After I posted it. So anyway, but other than that, that's all I got. So let's go ahead and get started here with first 3 sets and then go on from there. All right. So overall, great push day. Everything, basically everything. I don't know why I had the wrong light on. Yeah. Overall, great push day. Everything felt good, so that's really what matters. Even went heavier, or yeah, no, I went heavier in a couple places too, so it's cool. All right, out of the mind occupying area. Anyway, yeah, everything felt good, and honestly, I guessed on the that incline chest press. I was like, what's something, because I know I can do 2 plates on that, or at least used to be able to do 2 plates on that. And I was like, okay, if I know for a fact I've done 2 plates before, what's something I can throw on there that will be, challenging, I guess, for, range of 8 to 12 reps. So, yeah, and that's where, at first, I think, I started, okay, so I started doing, I think I did 3 or 5 filler reps with a plate and a 10, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can easily knock out 10 of these, and, make it be an easy set. So I was like, or was that with just a plate? I don't remember. Oh, no. Yeah, no, sorry. It was a plate. I'm thinking of when I did the drop set of when I dropped to a plate and a 10. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now I'm thinking correctly. Alright. Yeah, so, and I completely guessed that. I was like, that was a good guess. But yeah, those were some good sets, I gotta admit. Everything, yeah. That honestly really felt good. I'll admit the weighted dips didn't feel as great as last time, but it's okay. It is what it is. So we'll see if I still have them in. Why are you going so damn slow? Go the speed limit, bro. 'Cause I know you are not. Yeah, you are not smart. Anyway, so we'll see if they're still going to be in there next week. I'm assuming they will be. I'm hoping they will. It just depends on if my, how soon my strength starts to decrease. But I think I finally figured out why benching, like bench press, not any sort of other movement that involves benching. I mean, strictly doing bench press. I think I finally figured out why. It's just been I haven't been doing well at it. It's because I've had my grip closer in than it needs to be. So that set where I moved my grip out and got 4 more with the, actually I don't remember if I recorded the part where I did, I don't remember if I recorded the part where I did, oh, now you're gonna go faster? Okay, dude. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember if I recorded the set where, well, I say set, but it was like nothing. But when I took off the, when I took off the 25 and just had a plate on there, I don't remember if I recorded that. I'll have to go back and look, but if I did, I'm probably gonna take it out anyway, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. Yeah, I don't even know why I mentioned that. So anyway, go the speed limit, bro. Are you autistic? Sorry. Anyway, I think this dude might be colorblind. Anyway, oh, so then I do the set with a plate and a 25. Like, I hit another 4. I'm like, I think I figured out my problem. Because if I tried to do that set again with like how I've been gripping the bar for the longest time, I probably only would have gotten 2. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. So yeah, I probably would have only gotten 2 or 3. So basically, anyway, I have hopes. I have high hopes for the future of me benching. That it actually goes well. So we'll see. I mean, that just depends on me, really. Anyway, so yeah, but I think I finally solved my issue of, yeah, you're not smart. But anyway, let's see. Dumbbell lat raises are weird because it's like sometimes I get them to feel good and other times I don't, and it's like the weirdest thing. But the way I do the cable lat raises, it's like I feel them in my side delt every single time, like perfectly, no trap activation whatsoever. So those have been like my favorite, those are my favorite movement of all time for side delts. So I've been missing out on some gains with that. And honestly, there's a chance, I don't know, well, I'm not sure, I just have to try it out, see how it feels. I was gonna say I might switch to the machine, but it depends on how the machine feels. So it's like, if dumbbell and machine both feel like crap, and honestly, I might just go like, you know, cable on both days, just because I feel it like perfectly in my side delt every single time. I don't think I've ever had, well, maybe when I backtrack that, or I backpedal that, I recuse my statement, I don't know. Anyway, I want to say when I was like first trying it out, I was like, eh. and I had some like trap activation going, but after getting used to it and after figuring out how to do it, I was like, oh, okay, this feels absolutely amazing. So but the thing though is that, like, I like the diversity on the days, and it's like the push day that I did today is kind of my heavier day, so that's why I like using dumbbells. And I think if I'm remembering correctly, when I was bulking, or no, it wasn't a set difference, it was a rep difference, that's right. And that's still the case now. So that's why I decided to do dumbbell on that day, was because I have not as many reps on this push day. So anyway, but other than that, yeah, overall great lift, everything felt great. So other than that, I will see you tomorrow for, oh, speaking of back, luckily, I think definitely by tomorrow, I like doing any sort of movement, I'm not gonna feel anything. So, but yeah, today, there's still like a little tiny lingering like feeling, I guess, is the best way to word that, of when I like, pop my chest up, I still feel some sort of sensation when I do that, but it's like so little that it's not even, yeah. I mean, I was practicing different poses before and after, well, not really before, I only did like a couple, but more specifically after the pose down, I practiced a couple which involved me bringing my chest up, and yeah, it was, I could still feel it, like it's basically, it's enough to let me know that it's still there, but not enough to hurt. So that's good. That's the good thing. But yeah. So other than that, I think that's all I got. So I will see you tomorrow for a should be a good pull day.